What up, YouTube? Timus here. Since this month is Black History Month, I'm doing my reviews for films that is celebrated for Black culture. So here is my review for the 1992 film Malcolm X. Now this movie is directed by Spike Lee, and it was actually the first film about an African American to be given the blockbuster budget by a Hollywood studio, which I thought was pretty cool there. The film, was made at very much less than was actually made it was pretty much made less than an epic and of course you had Spike Lee, who obviously he is best one of the best. The guy gave us Do the Right Thing. I mean, I'm actually gonna be doing my review for a couple of Spike Lee movies this month, so keep your eye out for those. Anyway, this is, of course, a tribute to the controversial black activist and leader of the struggling black liberation movement. And you got Denzel, who, obviously, Denzel's done stuff beforehand, like he did Cry Freedom and all. But Malcolm X is definitely one of Denzel's best work. He really embodied the role of Malcolm X. The speech, that Denzel gives as Malcolm X is really intriguing. The film also does include his assassination in 1975, which ended in tragic results. You also had some other interesting cast members, like you had Angela Bassett, who portrayed the role of Malcolm X's wife, Dr. Betty Saubas, who was really great. Delroy Lindo, who just worked with Spike Lee on Da 5 Blood, was really solid in this. You even had a young John David Washington, who of course is the son of Denzel, and he was just in Tenet, Black Klansman. He actually, this was actually his first film, believe it or not. You had loads of really solid performances here from Denzel, from Delroy Lindo, from Tommy Hollis. This movie is... You even had Ossie Davis had a little part in this. That was really cool to watch. It's really intriguing. It gets very intense at times. Of course, Denzel actually scored an Oscar nomination for this. I believe it scored a couple... Let me see how many Oscars it got. Malcolm X Oscars. Yeah, it just got nominated for... Denzel only got nominated for Best Actor, and it got nominated for Best Costume Design. I'm a little surprised it did not get nominated for Best Picture. It's definitely was a Best Picture quality. I mean, of course we've seen other actors who have portrayed Malcolm X. Most notably, Kingsley Ben-Adir just played Malcolm X in One Night in Miami, which was pretty good. But if you guys never really seen Malcolm X, it is on HBO Max. You could find it there. It's a really, solid piece of art. Because, when I first saw this, I never really knew much about Malcolm X when I first saw this movie. But this film really showed, embodied who Malcolm X was, the stuff that he fought for. I mean, it's a really solid film. So if you guys haven't really seen Malcolm X, to me, it's definitely one of Spike Lee's best work, in my opinion. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen Spike Lee's Malcolm X? If so, what story? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Did you ever knew much about Malcolm X before you saw this movie? And what did you know about Denzel's portrayal of Malcolm X? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Timu signing off.